Welcome to Georgia, a judo crazy nation whose capital Tbilisi has been a regular stop on the IJF World Judo Tour over the past 5 years. Once again, this picturesque city would welcome its favourite sport with an arena full of colour and cheer, as the third Grand Prix of 2019 promised some fantastic action and some of judo's biggest superstars. In this programme, we'll bring you all the best action from the weekend. We'll bring you our latest feature on judo in its birthplace, Japan. And we'll also follow Georgia's home judoka, both established and emerging, as they look to cover themselves in glory in their Grand Prix. And at under 60 kilograms, it's with one of those home heroes that we start. Lukumi Chukwuemeka has a good record on home soil, having taken gold here for the past 2 years running. And once again he was on track for victory after a brilliant Tayatoshi Ippon against Mongolia's 2014 world champion Ganbat Bolbatar at the semi-final stage. In the final, he would be up against the 2018 Tunis Grand Prix champion Walid Kiar of France, a dangerous opponent with a penchant for big, dramatic Ippons. Would he scupper Chukwuemeka's dreams in the gold medal match? Your commentator is former world champion Neil Adams.
Kiar pushing hard, pushing forwards, comes in for a Kouchi. Chukwuemeka, yes, he gets a score. Wazari scored, and the Georgian goes ahead. Chukwuemeka going for his third consecutive gold medal here in Tbilisi. Look at that, gets the tip, good control with the arms, takes him over for a Wazari, now just got to hold off. Kiar coming forwards, can he get it? No, he can't, and the crowd celebrates. Chukwuemeka, a brilliant performance from him, and that is his third gold medal in this tournament. Great change of direction, starts it all off, but he continues with the tip, tipped his opponent onto his back there. It wasn't quite an Ippon, but it was enough to win him the gold medal. Georgia win the gold medal in the under 60 kilos category.
And Chukwuemeka wasn't the only home hero on the podium, as Jaba Papinashvili produced a great combination attack to score Ippon against Artem Lesyuk of the Ukraine to take one of the bronzes. A great start for Georgia's judoka. Up one weight, Georgian hopes of another gold were dashed by Israel's Tal Flicker, who experienced a welcome return to form in Tbilisi. In the final, he defeated Georgi Tutashvili by a Wazari, ending a medal drought which has seen him leave empty-handed for his past 5 World Judo Tour outings. But there were high hopes that the fast-improving Georgian youngster Bagrat Niniashvili could give the home crowd cause for cheer when he faced Ismail Ibrahimov of Azerbaijan for one of the bronze medals.
2 Shidos each on the board. They know they've got to attack. Now then, Niniashvili, one of the up-and-coming Georgians, on good form as well. Big arm over. Osoto! Oh, what a technique that was! Under pressure, knew he had to attack, and starts off as a Makikomi. Soto Makikomi is the end result, and what an Ippon that was! Look at the drive he gets. As soon as he's hooked in there, he controls the arm, and he just pile drives him over for a huge Ippon. Niniashvili gets to the bronze medal, his second bronze medal on the bounce, and he is going up and up and up.
Looking good at under 73 kilograms was Magdiel Estrada of Cuba, who came up with some wonderful Ippon judo on his path to the final, where he would face French judoka Guillaume Chaine. Chaine had caused an upset when he defeated the in-form Marrakesh Grand Prix champion Denis Ayatsev at the semi-final stage, throwing the Russian for a Wazari before clamping on a pin to win by Ippon. How would he fare against Estrada in the final?
Well, Estrada has been on great form all day. Chaine knows that though. Look at the control of the shoulder he's got. Oh, look at that! Uchigari! And that's going to be all over. Ippon called, and that was brilliantly taken there from Shane. What a change of direction that was. He drew his opponent on. Look at that arm over his opponent's shoulder, and he draws him on, goes onto his knee, and he drives off that back leg. Brilliantly taken, so low, it was off the knee, that Uchigari. But he gets the drive to get the momentum, to get the Ippon. And that was great stuff against a man in good form. Shane gets the gold medal for France, and that was well deserved.
The lightest female category, the under 48 kilograms, was eagerly anticipated, since it marked the return of Daria Biladid, the Ukrainian wonder kid who became judo's youngest ever world champion last year in Baku. Since then, Biladid has been absent from the World Judo Tour, but had earmarked Tbilisi as the location for her comeback, as she readies herself to defend her world title this summer in Tokyo. And as expected, she easily made it through to the final, where she would take on Melanie Clement of France, a judoka with no past World Judo Tour golds to her name. Surely there could be no other outcome than a win for Biladid.
Biladid, the obvious favourite, world champion. But Clement, so typical of the French, very tactical, and she's doing well with that sleeve. Now then, that's going to be a Wazari. Not everybody's choice for a Wazari, but it's in the rules and it will stand. You go on to 2 hands or 2 elbows, and at the moment it's a score. So a Wazari against Biladid, and she's going to have to fight from behind. 14 seconds left here. Clement's got 2 Shidos, and Biladid putting her under pressure. Now what's going to happen here? Oh, she's gone over again. That's the same thing, and that is going to be a second Wazari. It's going to be Ippon for Clement, and she fully deserved the win. I thought that tactically she played Biladid very, very well. Biladid couldn't get to grips, literally, because Clement has been told to keep hold of that sleeve, and it reflected on the result. 2 really scrappy scores, but they counted, and in the end, it was Clement for the gold medal. A big surprise, but Biladid will have to bounce back.
At under 52 kilograms, a mouth-watering final awaited. In white, Gilly Cohen of Israel, Ekaterinburg Grand Slam champion just 2 weeks ago. In blue, Odette Frida, the stylish Italian Olympic silver medalist.
Gefrida, the Olympic silver medalist, against a very informed Cohen of Israel. Oh, what an Ashiwaza! Beautifully taken foot sweep that was. Gefrida, well, moved to the side, look at that, just taps it, and the momentum takes her over. So now Cohen has it all to do, because she is a Wazari down. Didn't quite have the impetus for Ippon, but it was great Ashiwaza. Last minute, Gefrida winning. Oh, that's going to be another Wazari, another Ashiwaza, and the same technique wins it for Gefrida and Italy. Beautifully taken, and it was again a move to the side and a beautifully executed foot sweep. Cohen couldn't do anything about it. Good control of the sleeve, great movement, and a well-executed Ashiwaza to win the gold medal. Gefrida wins for Italy.
It's time now to step away from the fantastic judo here in Tbilisi for the latest of our features on judo in Japan.
いろんなものに対する対応の仕方って言いますか、柔らかく対応するということが大事だと。雪が積もって柳が折れないでいるという、そういうところが柔道の精神じゃないですか。
仕事は今ボランティア活動、 柔道、子どもたちの柔道の指導と総合型スポーツクラブの理事長をしてます。少年団っていうのは3歳ぐらいから中学3年生ぐらいまで一つの家族なんですね。私が柔道を始めたのは湧別町っていうところで24歳の時から柔道主人に教わりました。私の娘は3人です。長女マサエは小さい時に活発だったんですね。オリンピックには3回出場しました。でアテネオリンピック、北京オリンピック金メダル取りました。
柔道の練習では父はすごい厳しくて、で、母も柔道の時は厳しかったんですけど、家に帰ると優しくしてくれたりしました。父と母も柔道してたので柔道のことをよく分かっていて応援してくれたりしたので、とても良かったと思います。
次女ヨシエはアムステルダムの世界選手権でもう初めて優勝で、ロンドンオリンピックは銅メダルだったんですね。
私は小学校の時にいじめられてて、で柔道が強くなるにつれて自分に自信がついて、いじめを克服できたっていうところがあるので、やっぱそこにも自他共栄っていうのがあるんですけど、他人も傷つけない、他人も自分も成長していくっていう部分で、教育だなって思います。
三女智恵は高校3年の時に世界ジュニア優勝、実業団に入って同じ三井住友海上グランドスラム東京で優勝。柔道っていう目標、もう家族で頑張ってきた。でそれがすごく家族の強力なつながりもあったし、その周りの人の応援もありました。で一生懸命すいません、なんか思い出す柔道は私にとって生きる証っていうか、今の生活の中で私にとって柔道は全て、全てですね。
鏡開きはあれですね、加納先生が、柔道において始められて、一つの稽古始めみたいな最初の行事ですね。それを鏡開きと言います。寒稽古というのは柔道を普段修行している者が一番寒い時期に技術ばかりじゃなくて精神を鍛えるという意味で加納先生が始められた冬のトレーニングの方法です。柔道がこれだけね、世界中に普及されたということは、これはやっぱり加納治五郎先生が作られた柔道というものが世界的に認められたということであってね、日本人として最高のその喜びですね。
Japan to me is where it all starts and where you need to be to really feel it. It's been a lifelong dream. Here you really get the feeling you're home. It's all sorts of nationalities, it's also all sorts of levels and all sorts of, to a certain extent, different judos, but with a same mindset. No matter where you go and no matter where home is, as long as you're on a dojo, you're home.
加納事後の先生は柔道をすることによって本当に人間としての人格を養いたいという一つがありますね。己を完成して世を保育するという柔道という道を通じて人間完成を目指して社会に貢献するような人になりなさいということでしょうね。柔道を学ぶことによって人間として社会に貢献できるようなその道を修行するのが柔道であるということでしょうね。
At under 78 kilograms, there was another chance for Kosovo's Loriana Kuka to build on her ever-impressive results, as she faced Cuba's Kaliema Antomarchi in the final. It was Antomarchi who looked the more impressive, however, throwing big all through the day, and eventually sealing her spot in the final with a huge Kosoto Gaki against Sama Hawa Kamara of France. Nevertheless, Kuka was not to be daunted, and took a Wazari lead in the gold medal match.
Antomarchi really pushing hard now. She knows that she needs a score on the board. Left to left. Oh, Ashiwaza! And that's it. It's going to be all over. Wazetiapon. Kuka of Kosovo wins the gold medal. And she shows that Kosovo have depth in all of the weight categories. Well, a lot of them anyway. That was beautifully taken. It went off the map, but it started in. Look at that. She chases the foot. She latches onto it. Sticky foot Ashiwaza. And she gets the Wazetiapon. Kosovo have a great prospect here with Kuka in the under 78 kilos category.
Tbilisi Ippon number 3 comes from Alpha Umar Jalo of France, as he faced Bohdan Zushko of the Ukraine at under 81 kilograms.
Jalo already a Wazari up. So dynamic, Jalo. Zushko will have to, I was going to say, go in fully charged, but he didn't, and Jalo takes him right the way up with this Uranagi. That was absolutely huge. Both their feet came off the floor. What a brilliant Ippon by Jalo.
Ippon 2 comes from Eva Cernovitsky of Hungary at under 48 kilograms.
Cernovitsky has some big techniques. She's a big thrower when she wants to. Now then, Kouchi. Sorisara Kamigoshi! Oh, look at that! She knew what she wanted, and that was huge.
Michael Corral of the Netherlands faced Oliver Cedric of France for under 100 kilogram bronze in the match which saw our number 1 Ippon.
Corral, so consistent with his performances. Has good control of the sleeve. Oh, and he changes direction. Sorisara Kamigoshi on the other side. And the Dutch celebrate. Brilliant stuff. Corral had a right-handed grip, had good control of the sleeve, but then just pops it across to the other flank. And what a technique that was. Sodi Sarakomigoshi, and he drives off that leg. Look how he drives off both the legs, actually, and he gets the rotation and gets the Ippon. Corral on great form.
There was gold for the Netherlands to celebrate at under 81 kilograms, as their young prodigy Frank de Witt finally translated promise into a result by taking his first gold on the World Judo Tour since his senior breakthrough in 2017. After blasting through his elimination contests in style, he met another youngster in the final, Germany's Timo Cavelius. There, a scrappy Uchimata for a Wazari would be enough to give de Witt the win. Could this finally be the springboard which launches him forwards to achieve his potential? Georgia's Beka Gviniashvili had high hopes of gold at under 90 kilograms and started well with an emphatic Ippon win in his opening contest. However, he was later defeated by his countryman Georgi Papunashvili, who made the final in his stead. There, he met the world silver medalist Ivan Felipe Silva Morales. After an intense matchup, it was the Cuban who took the win, counter-attacking to score Wazari and earn his first World Judo Tour gold of the year. A great effort from both judoka. Meanwhile, Gviniashvili would have to steel himself for a bronze medal clash with former world champion Nemanja Majdov of Serbia. It was a contest which would be decided in golden score.
The crowd right behind Gviniashvili. Majdov knows he's got to attack. Can't afford another Shido, that's for sure. Now then, oh, what a change of direction that was! Gviniashvili was set for the massive Surakomigoshi on one side, but then he switches, and what a technique that was. It was almost Tewaza. Look how he starts. He goes one way, then he changes direction, and Majdov didn't have a chance. That brilliant Tewaza, brilliant control with the hands, wins the medal for Gviniashvili, and it was so well deserved against the former world champion.
Russia's Kazbek Zankishiev was victorious at under 100 kilograms. The highlight of his day, this enormous Uranagi Ippon against Poland's Kasper Żurowski. At under 57 kilograms, Nora Jakova took gold for Kosovo after defeating Brazil's Olympic champion Rafaela Silva on penalties in the final. The in-form fighter at under 63 kilograms was Geke van den Berg of the Netherlands, who came up with some wonderful judo as she made it through to her first World Judo Tour final, just weeks after taking her first medal with a bronze at the Marrakesh Grand Prix. But in the final, she was thwarted by her teammate, Sana Vermeer, who threw her for a wazari before securing a pin to win by Ippon. At under 70 kilograms, Portugal were triumphant, thanks to Barbara Timo, who defeated Laura Vargas-Koch of Germany in the final. The more spectacular judo came in the bronze medal contests, however, with junior world champion Alice Balandi of Italy sweeping Russia's Elena Prokopenko for Ippon, and Maria Perez of Puerto Rico scoring Ippon with a big hip throw against Israel's Yarden Meyerson. Finally, Julia Tolofua of France produced this flashy Uchimata on her path to a gold medal win at over 78 kilograms, her first on the World Judo Tour. We end at over 100 kilograms, where Georgia's Levani Matiashvili was looking to finish the Grand Prix on a high for the home crowd. His day saw him throwing big against Ajax Tadahara of the US, and then his countryman Gela Zalishvili, who he defeated at the semi-final stage. It set up a showdown with Alexander Vakaviak of Belarus in the final. A tense match, which progressed into golden score.
Well, the crowd going absolutely mad here because it's 3.5 minutes into golden score, anybody's match. 2 Shidos each. Now then! Oh, can he do it? Yes, he can! The second gold medal for Georgia, and Matiashvili has done it. That golden score was going on and on and on, and the crowd are absolutely on their feet. Brilliant stuff. He waited and he waited for the right moment. Makikomi in the end, and he gets the rotation. Enough for a wazari, that's for sure. And it was a well-deserved gold medal for Matiashvili. Matiashvili, the smile on his face at the end of it says it all, because that was absolutely superb. Blowing a bit at the end, I'm sure he won't mind about that, because he is celebrating with the crowd. The crowd have been magnificent. Georgia comes second in the medals to France, but they finish with a well-deserved gold medal.
So that's it from Tbilisi. Next we're in Turkey for the Antalya Grand Prix.